everybody, I'm here at the Amusement Expo, and the show is about to end in about an hour. So I'm just gonna walk around and look at the show and talk about the Amusement Expo, which primarily is a show for people who have routes. And what I mean by routes is they have like a bunch of locations where they install games. But there's also family fun centers that come to the show as well. So it's a mix of both. And there's a bunch of new video games here. It's really a video game arcade show. And look at all the cool games. And this is the new Wizard of Oz. That is strictly what they call a redemption game. And then they've got these new games. We've got Godzilla over here, Top Gun Maverick. NBA Superstars.
They're kind of gimmicky, I'm curious.
And the show is pretty big. And there's a lot of cool stuff here. If you are going to open a family fun center, should you go to this show or IAAPA? Well, of course you should go to IAAPA. But this show is pretty cool. The Bowl Expo is also cool. I'm talking about the trade show floor is cool. Not a lot of people go to it, but still cool show. The Fun Expo, I would say, is better, especially for family fun centers. The one thing I did notice here this year is they don't have any bowling. Look at this, a Pac-Man themed skee ball. Is that they don't have any bowling here this year, and they've had bowling here in the past. And by the way, here's another new game. That's called a coin pusher. This game's pretty cool. It's obviously a knockoff of Mario Kart, and it's called Monster Kart, and the cars move. It's very cool. I played it earlier. It's very cool. And you can see how big the show is. It goes all the way down there. And I'm not gonna walk the whole thing, because I've covered this show many times before. And here's virtual darts. That's something new. A lot of people are opening family fun centers. And family fun centers are great. Now look at this game. Let's grab the ball. Now think about if you have a haunted house and you got this game. Very cool. Crane machines are very popular now. I mean, very popular. That's what you call self-redemption. And it's like these token machine type companies are becoming obsolete because everybody's going to a card system. Because when you go to a card system, people tend to spend more money, believe it or not. They swipe a card, and that's it. Now, if anybody has ever watched any of these videos that I've made in the past, we're here because we have a booth called Blacklight Attractions. And we build or assist building family fun centers. We can build blacklight mini golf, laser tag. I mean, we can build escape rooms, and so on and so forth. And these things are really popular too, these VR coaster experiences. They make a lot of money. And here's our booth over here. Let's go over and see what's going on. What's going on in this booth?
Oh, we're selling mini golfs.
And what else?
laser tags, escape rooms, haunted houses, you name it.
Blacklight attractions.
Blacklight attractions, yeah.
And there you go. It's like I said, it's at the end of the show. We'll see you later, Riley.
Bye-bye.
It's at the end of the show. There's not a whole lot going on. But this show is really cool over IAPA in the sense that if you're a family fun center, even though this show really isn't necessarily for family fun centers, it certainly appears that it is. It's mostly a coin-op show, which is so funny because the term coin-op is really past tense because it's more card swiper. But they started off as coin-op. And you're gonna find everything, prize hubs, self-redemption, redemption, amusement attractions, people who can build amusement attractions, all kinds of equipment that you could buy. And by the way, if you want to learn more about our company, go to blacklightattractions.com. And I will say this. Oh, hold on, let me just make it a water. Hey, can I have a water? Thank you. And I'm not gonna walk every booth, but this show is typically in Las Vegas, and it happens every mid-March-ish. And you can learn more about them at Amusement Expo, I think .org. But it's produced by, I think it's Amco. I think it's called Ammo or something like that. I actually can't remember. But you can get self-redemption, redemption, and you can get pretty much anything and everything you want. Now, when our company works for people, we help them get the right video games if they want to buy video games, or we can help them with all of that. It's kind of a turnkey situation. Here's Stern Pinball. Obviously, they have pinball machines. Pinballs don't really make money, but people like them. Those make money. Those make money. Pinballs don't make money. But if you have enough pinball machines, you can get some pinball players come in and they might frequent your bar. Now look at this. This is really cool. I've never seen this before. Look at that. It's like a duck race. Pretty cool. Whoops. Now, by the way, for people who've never seen any of my videos, I tried to explain it a minute ago. Whoops. I'm not aiming for making a collage. It's just me walking around and looking at everything to give you a better idea of what you could find at this show, in case you wanted to come. If you want to come to this show, you're getting a better idea of what you would see if you did come. Now, of course, IAPA is in November. That's the bigger show. However, it has a lot of stuff there that you would not be interested in. Roller coasters, water park equipment. But they have more of everything, but it's all spread out all over the place, and the show is absolutely gigantic. So when you come to this show, it's kind of like the meat and potatoes of things you might need for a FEC, although they don't have bowling here this year. So when you go to IAPA, you'll see laser tag companies here, for example, that sell the guns. And they'll have one booth. But if you go to IAPA, they'll have multiple booths. So it is kind of different in that way. And this video really is just to give you a better idea of what you should expect if you were to come here. There's eye combat guns, balloon carnival games. They have companies here that you can set up mobile, make your own teddy bears. I saw those. This show is also co-locates with the billiard show. And we're gonna kind of skip through this, but this is all billiard stuff. There's gonna be shuffleboard and foosball tables. And what's really weird is it's like in the middle of the show. And then once you get past all the billiard stuff, see, billiard, 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 everything, anything, you name it, that you would need. See, there's like lights for your pool table. It's like anything and everything you would ever want. But this section is more like for the home. Although many locations do have pool tables at their locations. And that's a big source of revenue. Look at this. Look at all them pool sticks you can buy. It's crazy.
I know.
So we're just gonna walk around and look at everything. Again, a lot of billiard stuff. And then see, as you get over here, see there's a booth for IAPA. And then you get back into Family Fun Center stuff. It's kind of weird like that. From that perspective, it's weird. And you see this company, JJ Snacks. They have everything you could want to sell in your concession stands. And so there are food vendors here, not a ton. I'll give you a piece of advice. In the past, this show happened literally at the same exact time as the Pizza Expo. If you're building a family fun center, I strongly suggest you go to the Pizza Expo. So the minute that this year, anyway, the minute the show ends, the Pizza Expo starts. And maybe they'll be back on top of each other in the future, so you can do both at the same time. But come to the Fun Expo because it's a day and a half. And then right after, the Pizza Expo and the bar and nightclub show. And you can see a lot of prize companies, crane machines, somebody selling an altitude ride attraction. Very interesting. So if, I own a haunted house, and eventually I decided to open escape rooms and then a mini golf of my own, which has done phenomenal for me, by the way. These shows are really important because you can come here and see like new stuff in the amusement industry. And by the way, they're gonna have a lot of slot machine type stuff here. Now, when you ask them, they'll tell you they're skill games. And these make a ton of money. These boxing games, they're really like a license to print money. And then you can see self-redemption games everywhere. And they got more of these slot machine type things. So this is just a quick video, Amusement Expo 2025. I don't actually exhibit at it every year. I think I have exhibited at it like maybe 3 years in a row. You can meet some Family Fun Center owners here. And as you can see, there's a lot of Family Fun Center equipment here. But mostly it's for people who own or operate routes where they take equipment and move it from location to location. Look at this big game. Wow. Lots of cool stuff. And then, by the way, do you see, like, here's a cookie company. There's a financing company that'll finance wristbands. And I think I'll walk down one more aisle and head back to my booth. The show's about to end. This video is just to give you an idea what this show is like, what it's about. And look at that. Oh yeah, that got me. Ultraman. Look at that. I love Ultraman. Ultraman games. And you can see over there's another. Oh, I've seen these at IAPA where you can win belts. You see Halo. And you know, this just gives you the rough idea of what this show's about. There's companies that come here from all over the world. I would love to see a show like this develop at the Transworld show. And by the way, for those who are concerned or interested, what other shows are there like this where you can go see arcade games? And the best show, if you're into food and you're trying to open most family fun centers are going to focus on pizza and things like that. The Pizza Expo isn't just about pizza. They have other things as well. But I would go to that show if you're trying to get some intel on your food vending. When it comes to the number one show, it would definitely be IAPA. And they say the IAPA show in Orlando or in Europe is really good as well. Now they're starting one in like Saudi Arabia or Dubai. I think it's Dubai. But the smaller shows are ones like this. And this show's not small at all. The biggest moneymaker for any FEC, if they have food and beverage, it'd be food and beverage one. And video games would be two. The funny part is you can't have a family fun center. And look at this. That's just like a license to make money right there. Prizes. But video games is definitely number one. But nobody's going to come to a facility to play video games. You're going to have anchor attractions. An anchor attraction is like bowling, mini golf, go-karts, laser tag. These are anchor attractions. So people book those, escape rooms. They book those. And then when they're done, you know, they buy your pizza, they buy your pizza, they buy your drinks, and they play the hell out of your video games. Look at this one. That is super cool. That is really cool. Look at that neon bowl, classic bowl.
5 times multiple.
Now the ball's not coming back, but yeah, that looks really cool. I like that. Look how big these games are. Gigantic. So this is like this show and IAPA debut like all the new stuff. I would say this show actually probably debuts more new stuff than IAPA because the show's later in the year. When you think about it, IAPA's at the end of the year, so it's the latest, short of being in December. But when you think about it, having a show in March gives gives vendors time to make new product, because probably most of them gear up and make new product in the winter. So coming to the show, you're definitely going to see new video games, new redemption, new self-redemption. You're going to see a lot of that stuff. Anything that you can swipe a card on, you're going to see at the show. Now this show is only a day and a half long. So you got to get here. You got to get here fast. The Bowl Expo will have a lot of the same stuff. Not as much stuff, but they'll have a lot of stuff. I would say this show's better. Now I'm going to show you what I think is the coolest game I played here. And you know what else is fun about the show? It's in Las Vegas. Pretty much every airline flies here. And you kind of walk around this show and then you go have a lot of fun somewhere else. See this game right here, Cyberpunk? This game is super cool. It's shooting, it's like a shooting gallery, but it's like interactive. It's actually really cool. I played it. See this? Look at that. Very cool. And this is a new game as well. Moto Blitz. And I think we walked across and seen Top Gun. Let's walk back over there and take a look. Hold on 1 second. Here you go, Rob. I'll be right back. Let's go find a Top Gun, because I don't think we looked at that. And then we'll wrap this video up. If you want to learn more about our company building you escape rooms and mini golfs and laser tags, visit our website at blacklightattractions.com. And we have a lot of videos on YouTube that you can watch of attractions we built. Let's go check out this Top Gun game. Look at this, Popeye Coin Pusher. These are like the #1 games. The coin pusher games are #1. They make the most money. And just remember, when you have us build your attraction, we also own and operate attractions, and we understand social media and everything in between. So we help our clients do everything, like turnkey. And here's Top Gun. Let's check it out. As you can see, it's motion ride simulator. They're like $22,000 for one set. And here's Godzilla. Also another popular game, but look, you gotta have a really tall ceiling. Just saying. And here's the new Wizard of Oz. Turn the globe. I'm sure that's going to be very popular. So there you have it. And if we didn't come over here once, we'll come over here again. I mean, it's anything you could swipe a card for, you'll find here at the Amusement Expo. If you're looking to expand or create a new business, this is a great place to come. Fantastic. Now all we did here was just kind of walk around and look randomly, the camera turning left, the camera turning right. Kind of a chaotic video, I know. But this is just walking and talking, hanging out together kind of video. There's no editing. There's none of that. But yeah, it's a big show. Lots going on. You can see how big it is. So we're kind of in the front. And you can see how far down it goes. And like I said, a big chunk of it is pool tables and things of that nature. Now I have to say the booth that got the award for the best booth was this one.
Has to be.
Has to be?
Yeah.
So Riley, has this show been successful, you think?
Yeah, I feel like the people that we've talked to, it's few, but they're more serious than others. Like you can go to IAPA and you can talk to 200 people and maybe get a handful that are actually serious about something.
So how many leads are we up to?
23.
You know, I was talking to a laser tag and he said if he gets 10, he's happy. So I would say we did all right.
Yeah, then I have these two, so I guess it adds up.
25. All right. Well, folks, thanks for watching the video. And again, if you want to learn more about Blacklight attractions, we can build you a mini golf, a laser tag. We can help you with your designing your family fun center. We can pretty much build a lot of your main attractions. This is online at blacklightattractions.com, and we look forward to helping you. And if you're not looking for one of these attractions, hopefully you found this video helpful in understanding the places, the shows you can go to learn more about the Family Fun Center business. IAPA is obviously the best. I would say Amusement Expo. We've even tried some other ones like CinemaCon. Not as successful. Bowl Expos, I mean, a lot of the big high rollers don't go. But there's a lot of stuff there. So even if you weren't going to open a bowling center, the Bowl Expo is a great show to go to see video games and Family Fun Center equipment as well. So just hit us up at blacklightattractions.com. We'll be happy to help you. And as always, you're always welcome to come to St. Louis and we'll show you the attractions we have. But make sure you like and subscribe to our channel because we have a lot more videos coming. And we're also building a lot of attractions right now. We're about to do a custom Grease theme. We've never done that. Looking forward to it. We're going to do a retro rock and roll theme, hopefully coming up real soon. So lots of cool stuff coming. And yeah, as always, we'll videotape them. We'll throw them on the Blacklight Attractions YouTube page. You know, we'll put them on all of our YouTube pages for that matter. So there you go. Anything else, Riley?
Hire us.
All right, from Las Vegas, we'll see you soon.
Back home we go.